Hello and welcome to this Horrorweed tutorial. In today's tutorial we will try to set up an OnlyOffice server. This is a cloud-based office suite. So, I've divided this into 4 steps, ranging from downloading the virtual machine image to setting up the server from the PHP console. Now, our first step is to attain a VM image. I'm going to be using VMware, so I simply have to click download. This is the OnlyOffice Community Edition. If you Google this, you should find a download link. Okay, so click create a new virtual machine and select I will install operating system later. From the drop-down menu, select Linux and Ubuntu 64-bit. Browse where you want to save the virtual machine, and rename it to what you want it to be named. Hit continue. Now create a hard drive that's small because we're going to delete this later, but at the same time you don't want to waste storage. Hit customize hardware, give the VM 8 GB of RAM and a dual core CPU. For networking, select bridged, otherwise you can't access it. And for graphics, 128 MB is more than sufficient. Select finish. Now we'll edit the virtual machine settings again. Delete the hard drive that we've just created. And now add a new SATA hard drive. Select use an existing virtual disk and browse where the disk is located. This is the one we downloaded off the internet. Hit finish and keep existing format. Hit OK and we're now ready to play the virtual machine. Hit enter and it should boot up. The login prompt will show up, type in OnlyOffice and OnlyOffice again. Now you'll be prompted to change your password, so do this and select a password that is relatively strong. Now we'll type in ifconfig so that we can view the IP address of this host. Look at ETH0 and you'll see it's 192.168.1.6. Remember this address as this is the address of the virtual machine. Hit exit and we are now ready to start configuring it from the internet. Open up a web browser and browse to 192.168.6. or the IP address that you found during your ifconfig. Type in an email address that you wish to register with. So in my case, I'll just type in admin@horrorweed.com. And then create a password for this administrative user. Agree to the license agreement and hit continue. You now have access to the Cloud Office suite, in which you can edit documents online with a HTML5 based editor. It is very responsive and you can upload PowerPoints, Word documents and Excel spreadsheets. As you can see, here's my video PowerPoint presentation. And that's it. Hopefully you have successfully set up your OnlyOffice community server. If you still have trouble setting up the VM, visit the OnlyOffice community forums, on which there is detailed documentation.